Yes, thank you. Thank you for this introduction, and I'm very pleased and excited to be here and to present to you free measuring tools versus paid solutions. And you might depict that I changed slightly the title of that presentation. It was meant to be called versus paid products. So we really see already a key benefit of tools versus solutions, but we will hopefully see this a bit more in detail in that presentation. All right, so let's kick off. I have a little agenda here. I want to introduce you, give you a little quick overview about Omnitour, who we are and what we do, and then dive into the business challenges that we see out there related to web analytics and beyond. And then more in details in the core of the presentation, talking about the free tools and the paid solutions that are out there, and then go into a summary, and hopefully there is time for some Q&A. Maybe first of all, I would like to also make this a bit engaging. So I would like to ask the question, who of you guys actually know already the company, know Omnitour, or is familiar with it? Okay, so we have about 30% or so. Good. Okay, for the others, I'll give you a little quick overview. So Omnitour, we're really the leader in online business optimization. We are most likely known for web analytics, where we have been identified as the global market leader for web analytics. We have around 5,000 customers throughout the world, and operating in 15 countries with offices all around globally. We have offices from Japan. Our head office in Europe is actually in the UK. We have people locally in Germany, in Munich, in Hamburg, in Paris, and so on. And the mother office is back in Utah in the USA. We have around over 1,200 employees, and it's really a web analytics global solution software company that we are targeting and where we are addressing enterprise level needs. So it's really playing in a very different field than the free tools, but we will look at this and see in this. We also are proud to have several rewards, and over the 5 last years we have been able to maintain 80% year-to-year growth. And actually we see the crisis as I tend to joke about it and say vive la crise, because in online marketing actually things are being rethought and people are rethinking their strategies, and accountability for your investments becomes more and more important. If I spend or invest an euro here, I want to make sure that that euro is well spent and that the return of investment is as high as possible. So online marketing and online tools allow this kind of accountability much better than the traditional medias out there, whether broadcasting, media or print. You see some of the numbers here in terms of servers and data centers that we're running. So here's another little quote about paid analytics and Omnitour dominating the market for paid web analytics. You see some share here, 82% is really where Omnitour is positioning in terms of paid analytics. Right. Now, while this presentation is focusing on paid analytics, I would like to expand a bit this view, because a lot of people think, okay, I have to measure what's happening on my web, what's happening online, how consumers interact with my different marketing channels, how many clicks and where they come from and where they go. But that is really the core of web analytics. But a lot of people that we see, especially in the US, where analytics has become more of a commodity, after several years of collecting data, people come then up to us and say, well, now what do I do with that data? You know, where do you go? Where do you go now? Now I can run a lot of reports and I know everything. Great. I have this huge amount of data. What's the next typical steps? Where would I go from here? And that's where we really see the value of our solutions, that we go beyond that and say, okay, now you want to go into action and do data-driven action and act upon your data and run hypotheses. And there are a lot of tools around there that we have in terms of helping enterprise level companies out there in their marketing, online marketing, business optimization and strategies, whether it's in the acquisition piece where you acquire traffic, paid or natural traffic. We have solutions like Search Center that you see here, and we have then solutions, obviously, when that traffic comes to your website, you want to be able to measure and to see, well, actually I get 90% from Google, or I get this and that. People come from email and so on. You want to measure those different contacts, those different sources of traffic, and you want to be able then to maybe to test and to target them and to show them different kinds of people. It's very different if you think about your audience, your people who come to your website. They're very different peoples with very different needs. Women have other needs than men. We've seen that before with the little presentation about the trolleys, the prams. So these are different needs that different audiences have, and you might want to take advantage of that and consider that. It's not just about measuring who is coming, and I have great reports that I can show my boss. It's about leveraging that data and better optimize the user experience. And there's a lot of tools around there who go beyond the analytics and who go into the next step. And Search Center is one, or Test and Target is another one, where you show relevant content A versus B, depending on specific segments on social behavior. So these are some tools around here. I won't annoy you more with that. Let's go more into the topic. What are the current business challenges that we see that are out there? Actually, the marketing landscape is changed and has changed dramatically. There are more and more channels who compete for the attention of your clients. So they are exposed to banner ads, they're exposed to web, to Google search, to emails, to mobile ads. We just had a presentation about mobile. They're exposed to Kentucky Fried Chickens or other things that might turn up in your mobile. So there's a lot of interaction with different kind of channels that is happening on with your clients. And then how can the clients react to that? Well, they have at the other side, they have a lot of different ways to react to this. They can go into call centers, they can react and express themselves on social networks like Facebook and others. And we're talking about Twitter as well. And they also can go to a physical store. A lot of things that is happening out there is a lot of people would surf online to make a business decision because it doesn't close and you can surf tranquilly at home in your underwear and at night, and then compare everything and print out and make a decision whether you want to buy it or not. But a lot of people would actually do that research online and then go offline and go into the store, not only to save on shipments or on shipping costs, but also certain products are just not that suitable to buy online. If you think about underwears or shoes or certain sort of things like this, or also mobile phones, you might want to hold that thing and play around a bit. So this is something that we see. And however, you want to be able to capture this engagement. You want to be able to see, okay, those people surf online, but they did the purchase offline in my offline store. This is also where the offline and the online comes together, and we see that in a lot of our customers. They have actually developed strategies to, you have the ability to reserve it online and then to pick it up offline depending on your postcode and things like this. So this landscape has changed a lot, and this leads to certain challenges that the online marketeer has today. So the challenge is actually to get rapid business insights across those multiple channels and to solve complex business problems and to get to those data-driven decisions based on this and this and that, what is happening and how my customers interact. I want